Up YouTube, this your boy Trucking Name Jay checking in, man. We out here at the yard, man. Successful another day. I mean, I'm kind of okay with how today went, but then I'm kind of not. But I think what the main thing is, I'm still learning the job and how they run things. But from first glance, it seemed like they count your money. It seemed like they count how many loads that you do. And when they see that you are pulling away from everyone else, they slow you down to stop you altogether. And I get it. They trying to make sure everybody makes about the same. But like when you get paid by the load and it's a performance-based situation, I just feel like you should just let niggas, hey man, if you slow, you slow. You faster, you faster. And I find myself being faster than a lot of the older guys here. And I mean, when I say older, I mean age and experience at this job. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not, I'm just, I'm calm down, relax. I'm not tripping. It's just, everyday frustrations that people deal with when they work in their job. Same thing OTR drivers deal with. Same thing that fleet owners, you have little small frustrations that you learn to control and look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? So, but made a good amount of money today. Did 5 loads. So, I ain't too mad at that, you know what I'm saying? If I had my own transportation to and from work, I'd be going home an hour and a half early. But right now, I'm carpooling with one of the drivers until I can get my own little car situation, man. Because I refuse to go get a car payment. I refuse to get a car payment. I refuse to just buy anything that I'm going to have to put a lot of money into. Because for all that, you might as well save your money and buy something better, you know what I mean? So with the carpooling situation that I have, it helps out a lot. The stress of getting a car payment or rushing to get a car, creates opportunity where I pay this dude $40 a week, which is not bad because if I looked up the Uber, pause if that was gay, I don't know. I looked up the Uber one way from my house to the job is $31. So for him to only be charging me $40 a week is the equivalent to one Uber ride home or to work. So, but that's not what the video, that's just a quick update what's going on with me. This video, which it may seem stupid, but I don't think a lot of people, I can say a lot of people. I was asked to make this type of video, and I said, why not? I'm a damn near an expert at this topic. So fuck it, let's turn it into content, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, how to properly quit a trucking job. Sounds stupid, right? Oh, look at the job hopper. Oh, he talking about quitting jobs. That's so stupid. Well, no, you know what's stupid is the people. 9 times, let me just throw this disclaimer out there, and it's probably gonna hurt some feelings, but I don't give a fuck. 9 times out of 10, the people who are talking shit about job hoppers are unhappy where they at, and they can't fucking go nowhere. Whether it's because of their driving record, or their criminal record, or the safety record they've got at that job, which will follow them, or however some of these jobs do. Because some jobs that you'll go to another job and they'll contact that company and ask about the safety record. To my knowledge, that's what I've been told. I don't know how much fact is in that. You can fact check that or whatever. But they're afraid. They're in a comfort zone. They've become complacent. They may have some issues at the house where they just can't afford to be a week in the hole, 2 weeks in the hole. A lot of these big time cats you may see on YouTube, they flaunt like they got all this money, but little miss a paycheck or two. You know what I'm saying? All that money they talking about they got go away real quick. I would say, man, all this money people say they got, that shit don't mean nothing if you can't miss a check or two. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck how much you make a week. If that shit going right back out in expenses, or if that shit going right back out in bullshit, and you miss your next check and now you struggling, you ain't making no money, man. I don't give a fuck. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But, I ain't gonna get too deep into that because I don't want to hurt no feelings, even though I don't give a fuck about niggas' feelings. But on a serious note, man, like, it's simple. when you want to leave your trucking job, when you have made a decision that you feel that there's a better opportunity for you out there, or the opportunity that you're doing now no longer suits your needs, just CYA. Don't tell them. That's me. This is from a guy who, oh, you've had all these jobs. Yeah, but I got another job just like that. So is it a bad thing that I'm job hopping, or does it show that my record isn't as bad as people they think it is because I'm able to get another job just like that? And obviously these jobs that I'm getting aren't bullshit ass jobs, because there's other YouTubers who are working at the companies that I left. With the exception of Trans Am, every other company that I've worked for, I know one YouTuber or someone on social media who works for that company is happy there. Swift, Great Wide, Abilene. I don't count CRST because that was just school for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I say, man, like, I'm not leaving bad jobs and I'm not going to bad jobs. I was just finding my niche, if you will. But when I left these companies, man, the main thing is you have to make sure that you leave the truck on the company's property. This gets tricky when you have a company whose terminal is 1,000 miles away from the crib. When I left Trans Am, I had to leave the truck at the Rockwall, Texas terminal in Dallas, Texas. It was outskirts of Dallas, and fly home. But with Abilene and with Swift and Great Wide, the terminals were so close that I could just drive to the Richmond terminal, or the Richmond terminal for Abilene, Richmond terminal for Swift, or the terminal in Norfolk for Great Wide, park the truck, make sure all my belongings were out, took a picture of the truck on the property, and you just call the company and say, hey man, it's no longer working for me here. The property is now, your property is now on your property, and I'm going to move forward with, you know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised. These companies, drivers niggas quit every day, B. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people make this whole quitting and leaving a big fucking this ain't no 9 to 5, man. They talking about put in the 2. You put in the 2-week notice if you want to, and watch your ass get 500 miles, and instead of them routing you home, they put you in the middle of fucking Kansas and you from Florida. You put in that 2-week notice if you want to. Watch what happens. You're gonna end up with a truck abandonment on your fucking record, because you're gonna get fed up, you're gonna get frustrated, then you're gonna leave that bitch on the side of I-70 and catch the bus home, and then now you got an abandoned truck on your joint. If you don't believe me, ask Woody, because he had to go out to goddamn wherever to pick up his truck. You have been logged out by the dispatch. I know that. I've been logged out. Anyways, so just, you know what I'm saying, like, that's the main thing. Just making sure you take care of their property. You know what I'm saying? Once you are where their property is, that's when you have you communicate with them. Whatever your reason is, they can't force you to make them work. The only situation I will say that I think I messed up on, when I left Trans Am, I had a load on me, and I didn't deliver the load, but because I would have missed my flight, and now I'm ineligible for rehire at Trans Am. I believe that's the reason why I'm ineligible. Not that I want to go back to Trans Am anytime fucking soon, but I do believe that's the reason why I'm ineligible for rehire at Trans. I don't know. I asked them just because I wanted to know, because I didn't abandon the truck and none of that shit. They just say you're not eligible. They ain't putting nothing on my record. Nothing. They just say you're not eligible. So, whatever. Shout out to Trans Am, because they follow me on Instagram. So, what the fuck. But anyways, that's all it is, man. Like, once you drop that truck off on the property, you call your dispatcher, you just let them know, man, like, hey, man, I want to be home more, or, I found a job paying more. And they're going to give you the pitch, and they're going to beg you to stay, and maybe we can work this out. They may even try to give you money right there on the spot. Swift did that for me a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? And it's so funny, because people will talk shit, but I done left Swift 3 times, and they still calling me. Still calling me to come back. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a little clip about right here.
Hi, Jamal, this is Jeff in West Valley, Salt Lake City for Swift. We're calling to tell everyone that used to work for us that we have a new pay package, and we wonder if you'd be interested in coming back. I don't know if you've got another job and they're happy or what, but my number is 801-924-7474. If you could give me a call, appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so if you're seeing me now, you've seen the clip where it was dated March 14th, and the clip where the guy called me from Salt Lake City. Oh, you know, hey, Jamari, we'd like for you to come back. I know you happy. Like, they still calling me, dog. They not calling me because I was no bum-ass job. They're calling me because I put in that work. The only company where I went to and I didn't put in 110% effort was Abilene. I went there, got complacent, got lazy, and it didn't bode well. But I still could go back there. I still can call that president right the fuck now and go back there without anybody's help. So, I'm just saying, man, like, trucking is all about finding happiness. Life is about finding happiness. And I am happy home. It took me a while to get here, but like, it's funny, I made a post on my Facebook earlier. When I was OTR, I stayed talking shit about local drivers. Made all kind of videos, went back and forth with a couple of people, lost a couple of friendships behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I had all this shit to say about local drivers. Since I've been home and local, I have not had one thing to say about an OTR driver. Nothing. And what I came to the realization is that we only hate or talk shit about things that we are low-key jealous of. If it's something that we don't want or we don't care about, we don't even speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But when it's something we constantly throwing shot, it's almost like being back in elementary school and you develop your first crush, but then you picked on her. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't know what you were experiencing, so you just wanted to mess with them or talk about them. But a lot of times out of 10, you liked her. You know, it's a dumb comparison, but it's the same thing. You know what I mean? A lot of us talk shit about other truckers who are doing positions that we want to do. That's how I feel about it. You know, I'm tired of chasing other people's dreams and goals and trying to be, you know, other situations that just ain't for me. And I'm cool with that shit. What the fuck was that? That nigga hauling ass on the goddamn bike. It get 70 degrees outside. Niggas get on the two wheels and go bananas. But anyways, that's just the video somebody want me to make. And I made it. So there you go. Again, I'm pretty sure I finished somebody. You know, we're going to see that in the comments. So it is what it is. But that's the truth. I want somebody to point out where I lied. See, I don't got no problem offending motherfuckers if I'm telling the truth, because that just mean they insecure about their shit. But when I'm lying about something, call me out. But if I ain't told no lie, maybe you need to check your emotions. That's all I'm saying. But as always, stay safe, stay positive, brother. The God Family Trucking. We gone.